Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 8 finalists in the men's 200 backstroke. Swimming in lane 1, a junior from Auckland, New Zealand, representing Florida. He was second in this event a year ago, Corey Main. Lane number 2 is a freshman from Port Elizabeth, South Africa, representing Alabama, a 2014 Youth Olympic Games finalist, Christopher Reed. Lane 3 is a sophomore from Ascot, England, representing Auburn. He was 10th in this event a year ago, Joe Patching. Lane 4 is a junior from Naperville, Illinois, representing Tennessee.
The athletes getting ready for the men's 200-yard backstroke. A look at the records. The one and only Ryan Lochte, 138.29, set that back in 2005. And Ryan Murphy of the University of California, the NCAA record holder and the reigning champion, and he will be back. And Connor Oslin out of the University of Alabama looking to double up, Rowdy, after winning the 100 back.
Nice speed for this youngster, only a sophomore. As you said, won the 100. Could give it a shot here in the 200, but he will have to face the defending champion, Sean Lehane, the only guy to break 140 last year. This is a much better race for him than the 100. Oslin might be a little stronger in the 100. Lehane better in the 200.
Look at the start list now. Keep an eye on Corey Main, who was second in this race last year out of the University of Florida. Christopher Reed from Alabama. Joe Patching from Auburn also can be a factor. We've talked about Lehane and Oslin. Carter Griffin from Missouri in lane 5. Tynan Stewart in 6. In 7. And Jared Markham from Georgia in 8. Underway, 200 yards, backstroke, 8 lengths of this pool here at Auburn.
3 guys within a half a second of each other off the prelims. That's the 3 in the middle of the pool. 3, 4, and 5, Patching from Auburn. The sophomore. You've got a sophomore, junior, and sophomore. Very young field. Only one senior up there, Markham, in lane number 8. Otherwise, it's a very diverse field. 6 schools represented in this final.
Rowdy, you look for the best backstroker who is maybe superb underwater as we get into another turn.
And there's no doubt the underwaters are so critical. I've talked about the underwater dolphin kick almost being a 5th stroke. And in the 200, it's not quite as critical, only because if you spend too much time underwater, you start to go into oxygen debt, and that's where it starts to affect you right about here. The strongest, though, have that great lung capacity, can stay underwater longer. Patching right now with 75 yards, looking pretty good, but Lehane is a very good back half swimmer. He'll put in a great back half, and he starts to move up on Patching right now, but Patching has a slight edge, don't you think, Paul?
Boy, very, very close right here. Patching was the leader, and it's Lehane taking over the lead from Patching, followed by Griffin, Carter Griffin from Missouri in lane 5.
And Griffin, this shapes up to be just like prelims. You've got 3 guys right in the middle, but I like Lehane. Boy, he attacked that last turn in a big way.
Sean Lehane, the defending champion in the middle of the pool out of the University of Tennessee, and he's got it in 1:39.65. Fastest time in the country so far this year is by Ryan Murphy, 1:39.32. So give you an idea, that was a pretty quick race indeed, and very competitive as we thought in the middle of the pool.
Almost exactly what he went last year. Patching takes it out quick. He actually kicks a quick breath to look to his right so he could see the other swimmers. And then as he goes on, you just got a feeling that Patching was starting to hesitate just a little bit going into the wall, and Lehane really started to nail his turns, the last couple of turns, and looking so strong at the end. Almost exactly what he went last year. 39.65. He was 39.64 last year, but he's the champion of the SEC. Good swim for him.
A very competitive race, as we thought it would be, Rowdy Gaines, between Lehane patching as well as Carter Griffin from Missouri, who was there through the first 150 yards. So Sean Lehane from the University of Tennessee is with Cynthia Parter, back-to-back championships.
Sean, that was a tremendous defend and quite a race. It was very, very competitive. Tell me about the final turn down there.
Well, the last 100 I knew I had to come back, and that's what I've been working on all year. Is to back half the last 100, and the last 50 my legs were hurting so bad, but I tried to push that last wall really hard to try and get my hand on the wall first.
Well done, a very smartly swung race. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
In the men's 200 backstroke, 8th place from Florida, Corey Main, 143.16. 7th place, Jared Markham, Georgia, 142.91. 6th place, Georgia, Ty Stewart at 142.35. 5th place, Christopher Reed, Alabama at 140.86. 4th place, Connor Oslin, Alabama at 140.77. Presenting the medals to the top 3 finishers is the head coach at the University of Tennessee, Coach Matt Kretich. 3rd place from Auburn is Joe Patching at 140.46. In 2nd place from Missouri, Carter Griffin, 140.17. That time is the 4th fastest time in the nation this year. And winning the 200 backstroke from Tennessee with a time of 139.65, Sean Lehane. This is the women's 200-yard backstroke C final.